Hello everyone, Merry Christmas!
Hello, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's good to be making another video update for you guys.
Yay.
And we actually realized that we have now officially been in Vietnam for 5 years. We arrived December 23rd, 5 years ago, and it's hard to believe because so much has happened in 5 years.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
Yep, it's been amazing. So we'll just get right into our update here. So first we'll start by updating you about the international church plant that we've been a part of and just the many exciting things that are going on with that. We are now officially a member of HIF, Hanoi International Fellowship. We are officially their third site. They now have 3 sites, and it's very exciting. They have fantastic relationships with the government, and we're just so thankful to be a part of them and see what God is doing through this new church. And so we've had a few really exciting events over the Christmas season that have just brought joy and blessing, and it's been incredible to be a part of them. One was a big Christmas caroling event that a group from the big church in the city came out to our community here, and we went house to house and business to business Christmas caroling, and it was so fun. There were about 60 people from probably 15 different nationalities that were singing Christmas songs and going around, and that was just super fun and amazing. And then we also had a big Christmas party for anybody who wanted to join us, who didn't have a place to go during Christmas, or who wanted to experience what Christmas was like for the first time. And we actually had a baptism service at that party. We baptized 4 people that day, and it was just incredible to hear their stories of transformation, of meeting Jesus, the Prince of Peace, and how he has transformed their lives. And we're just so thankful for that church and how God is working in this little church in our community.
Yeah. The focus of the church is we really have a strong emphasis on discipleship and community living. We're just uniquely living in a community already where everyone here is able to get together daily. We live, maybe everyone lives within 2 kilometers of each other. So it just builds an amazing community. We do a lot of discipleship focused programs, one-on-one accountability and stuff. And Lauren has some Bible studies. Tell us about your...
Yeah, I've been doing a Bible study in my home for the moms. The main purpose was to focus on the moms, but it's been amazing to see who's coming, who's getting filled up through that. We're reading 1 Corinthians together, and we're all just learning so much about the Word together, and it's been incredible to have that weekly time in the Word.
One of the ladies got baptized. That comes to the...
Yep.
Yes, on Christmas Day.
Yep.
So, yeah, a lot of fruit through that, for sure.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, one of the other things that we want to update you on is Bethesda. In the previous emails, I've been talking about Bethesda Rehab Center and some of the projects we're looking into and trying to work on. One is we're renting a new facility where we're going to open up a coffee shop. Recently, there's been a lot of girls that have been joining us at Bethesda for Celebrate Recovery. And so we're going to open up this coffee shop where they can live there and work there, and we can run Celebrate Recovery and different programs just to kind of help train them and to mentor them. So it's really awesome to see how God has opened up this door. One of the other things that we're focused on right now is the building project. We've just established a board of directors for Bethesda House and the project that we're about to embark on. We have a lawyer writing up some documents, so I'm going to be able to talk more about that in the upcoming months. But right now, it's really fruitful, really amazing, really encouraging to see us be able to get out of renting and start planning on purchasing our own land and building our own building in order to grow. So it's really awesome. One of the other things with Celebrate Recovery is a Harper Publication Company. Just a couple of days ago, they sent me the final email saying that they agreed to the terms. So everything's done. I just got to sign some papers, send them some money, and we can officially have everything translated into Vietnamese. I have people on standby waiting just to have that go. So we'll be legally allowed to print and sell all the Celebrate Recovery materials in Vietnamese. So really awesome about that.
And that's also thanks to a lot of you who have given. We've had many donations come in from people specifically for this project, and it's going to be incredible, and this is such a valuable material for this country. So
yeah, and one of the cool things about Celebrate Recovery in this process is there's many rehab centers here in Vietnam, especially in the north. There's more. And Aquila Rehab Center is the kind of the big one. It's kind of like the mother one. And so I've been visiting them recently, and the director asked me a couple of days ago if I would come in January, and the government has requested that we have a recovery exhibition. So the government requested it. This is not us asking the government to come. This is the government asking us to come.
Which is amazing.
And so it's for all religions, people, anybody working in recovery is allowed to come, is invited to come and present to the government their ideas and strategies of recovery. So I was asked to come and present Celebrate Recovery to the government. So this is amazing. This is such a big step in the progress of Celebrate Recovery. So
in Vietnam.
In Vietnam. Definitely need your prayers in that. Super exciting. And with Aquila too, they are looking to establish a international portion of recovery, so that they were recognized internationally to have other people come here and participate in their recovery program, discipleship program. And so I'm going to help establish what that's going to look like and train some of the Vietnamese so that they can run CR at Aquila as well. So amazing doors opening in that area.
That's a theme of right now, is the doors are just wide open.
Yeah.
So keep praying for that. The fullness of time here, I feel like we have this amazing opportunity where the doors just feel wide open. God is moving. So you can just pray that we'd continue to be able to operate freely and do the work the Lord has called us to do, and the others that we're partnering with here during this amazing season of openness. Yeah.
And it's really amazing that I have this opportunity right now too, to do my schooling. So I'm working towards my degree in addiction counseling. I'm about halfway done, a little more. And I'm able just to, everything I'm learning, I can just apply it right away. And so, even to have that document just opens up so many doors here in Vietnam, because I have never met anyone that has an addiction counseling degree. So it really is such a blessing. Thanks to you guys and your support in this opportunity. It's just, thank you.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we also just want to quickly update you about YWAM and what the ministries of YWAM are doing here. That's the organization we're with, which is amazing. And so there was a DTS that ran last spring. And now those students that came from high mountain areas that are very remote areas, they're actually Hmong people. They're a different people group. They speak a different language. They also speak Vietnamese, though. They came and did the DTS, and now they're doing a second level school, sort of like a leadership school with some English training thrown in there. And they're just incredible young people that are going to be the leaders for their communities for the next generation. They're just learning so much. They're so eager and hungry to learn. We've just seen the changes in their life. We've seen their eyes just sort of open up to a completely new way of thinking about how to disciple, how to share the good news in their communities. So the Hmong people have known Jesus for a long time. But they have lacked discipleship and really knowing how to follow the Bible and what it means to be a Christian. So these young people are learning how to disciple and train their own people, and they're just doing an incredible job. And it's so encouraging to see what they're up to. So you can pray for them. They're in the midst of this leadership school. There's 5 students. And then there's also a new DTS, which is going to start in the next coming months, of new students, hopefully more Hmong students coming down. We seem to have a really neat partnership going with a certain community way up in the north in the mountains, and so it's really neat to see them sending us their young people to train and then sending them back to go back to their communities and impact their communities.
Yeah, the amazing thing about the Hmong people group here is they are the key to all the people groups. We're so limited to our access to these mountains and to these villages
as foreigners.
But the Hmong have free reign. So to have this connection with the Hmong villages, training them, discipling them, that they can go back in and make disciples is really, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're at right now. Doors are opening. I just ask you pray that we'd have wisdom on which doors to go through, because right now it seems like they're all open. And so we just want discernment of which ones God has for us. And so we're just really using this Christmas season just to slow down because it's been busy. Yeah, it's been busy. So we're just slowing down this week and just trying to focus on, okay, where is God leading us? What doors have the most fruit? Yeah. Because they're all fruitful doors. Yeah. But which doors have more fruit?
Yeah, please do pray for us for that. It's felt overwhelmingly busy at times, and it's exciting. We are so excited to see what God is doing, but we also need, as Jody said, wisdom, discernment, because we can't do it all. Yeah. And I will say this too, the harvest is ripe, but the workers are few. If you feel any inkling in your spirit that God is doing something in you to come join what he is doing here, it's really hard to get into this country now, but that doesn't mean you couldn't prepare to come here, because seriously, God is doing amazing things here. The doors are wide open. We have no COVID in this country. So we are free. We have free access to ministry right now. There's no limit on gathering sizes. There's none of that. As I said, it's really hard to get in because the borders are basically sealed. But if you have it on your heart at all, if you have anything from God that's like, what about you? What about you coming and joining what I'm doing in Vietnam? Just pray about it. There are amazing, amazing opportunities here to further the kingdom of God. And yeah, maybe it's something you can pray about joining us here in what God's already doing.
Yeah. So we love you guys. We thank you for your prayers and support really so much. So, Giáng sinh vui vẻ and
Merry Christmas.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
Happy New Year.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
The population of Vietnam is 97 million, making it the 15th largest country in the world. Vietnam is one of only 5 remaining communist countries in the world. Traditionally closed to the West, an exploding market economy has thrust open the doors to embrace Western culture, values, and language. Steeped in centuries of ancestral worship and decades of atheism, less than 1% of Vietnamese in the North are evangelical believers. But like in the book of Acts, the church in the North is rapidly growing and very young. Most churches are less than 12 years old. However, there are over 40 unreached people groups within 200 miles of the capital of Hanoi. We can't wait for them to come to the gospel, but must take the gospel to them. Despite persecution and restrictions, the church in northern Vietnam is rapidly multiplying. The estimated growth of evangelical Protestants was over 600% over the past 10 years. The most fertile ground for growth is through the small, unregistered house church movement, university students, and in specific minority tribal groups. Over 30 years ago, Trans World Radio began broadcasting the gospel into northern Vietnam in the Hmong language. Today, it is estimated there are over 400,000 Hmong Christians. YWAM Northern Vietnam has more than 30 staff in 3 locations from 8 different countries, strategically targeting the lost, the least, and the last.
Hello, my name is Hương and I come from the YWAM Northern Vietnam. And you know, we are so excited in this season because we know that the revival of God is coming to this nation, many ministry, and we need someone to come and training young leader of those tribe people so we can reach unreached people group. And Vietnam needs God, and we are excited and want to invite you to come and be a part of this season, what God is doing in Vietnam.
Come to Vietnam and be the feet of Jesus. Join us in reaching out to universities, English clubs, children's camps, orphanages, drug rehab centers, small house churches, and help us take the good news into the 40 unreached tribal groups which lie between the capital of Hanoi and the border with China. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you in Vietnam.